Tonight on RBT.
Get out of the car. You're swapping drivers. You don't live at the address that's on your licence. That's pretty dodgy.
I said I'm definitely going to get pulled over tonight because I've got P plates on my car, and well, here we are.
How much is it over?
Basically, I tested him. His alcohol hasn't gone down.
Just smoked a casual cone of marijuana.
Casual cone of marijuana.
But it clearly displays an absolute contempt for the drink driving laws.
Turn it off, don't touch anything.
You're under arrest. Avoiding an RBT site.
You look drunk, sound drunk, smell drunk.
You're on a one-way ticket to jail, mate. But you've gone very close.
Okay.
In Byron Bay, police have set up an RBT plan where they don't chase drink drivers. Instead, the offenders deliver themselves straight into the arms of the Highway Patrol.
This is the only street where they can turn off prior to the RBT bus. It's a dead-end street. It's right behind the police station. People don't realise that they can't go anywhere. They come in here, we're waiting for them, and as a result, our detection rate here is massive. Stop there, thank you. Just been stopped for the purpose of a random breath test. Can you produce your driver's licence, thank you? We pretty much know that if people are turning into this street, they're going to be under the influence of alcohol or drugs.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Beg your pardon? You better turn the car off for me, mate. Have you had a couple of beers, have you?
No.
After first denying drinking at all, 26-year-old Jeremy finally admits he spent the evening fishing and drinking on Byron Beach.
How many beers do you reckon you had this afternoon, do you think?
We've been fishing, and I've had about 2 beers down there.
Righto.
2 beers.
2 beers.
2 heavies, VBs.
OK.
Being just straight up with you.
It's the easiest way, mate.
But Jeremy wasn't being straight up when he turned into the side street to avoid the RBT. And going on his behaviour roadside, police suspect he may have had far more than 2 beers.
When you're ready, go. Keep going, keep going. Stop, good man.
A hot Saturday in the Hunter Valley, and Operation Drink Drive is in full swing. So police are covering all bases.
Hello, how you going?
With an RBT line and a mobile patrol.
We do have a lot of problems in the area with young P-plate drivers driving erratically, usually at night time, fueled by alcohol.
And sure enough, the first car to grab their attention is a P-plater with a full load of passengers.
Did you see anyone in the back?
It's a mobile party.
Buddy, hey, how you going?
Spewing. And I said I'm definitely going to get pulled over tonight because I've got P plates on my car, and well, here we are.
Jesse answered a rescue call from his mum and her workmates, stranded at the pub after a few too many
I
ales.
can appreciate this.
Oh, yes.
We are all drunk.
Right.
Karen, good.
All right, count out loud for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh.
Very good.
Jesse passes the test with flying colours.
Very good.
All right.
That's a party bus.
Yeah.
Back on the RBT line, there's a steady stream of customers. And one of the first, 45-year-old Noel, has blown over the limit. He's on a date night with his wife.
He's told me that he's consumed alcohol in the last 15 minutes. I've tested him. He gave me a reading then, so I'll give him another 10 minutes.
Noel's just knocked back a few beers, so his alcohol reading could easily be on the way up.
All right, away you go. Keep going. Yep, stop.
Another positive reading will spell a date night disaster for Noel. On a dark and stormy day in Sydney southwest, police are diverting drivers from a stretch of single-lane highway. There's nowhere to run, but some drivers have good reason and go to great lengths to avoid the lineup.
We've been doing it a long time. We know what the tricks are. We keep an eye out for it. And at the end of the day, you're just going to get yourself into more trouble.
From a nearby side street, two cars turn right towards the RBT, but the second driver suddenly diverts back the way he came. Police want to know why. A second pursuit car intercepts the suspect vehicle, just in time to see the male driver in the process of switching places with his female passenger.
Get out of the car. As we've come around the roundabout, pulled up, the male driver and the female passenger were swapping drivers. Jump over here for me, come over here for me.
But it's difficult to sort fact from fiction. Police are having trouble getting straight answers.
You've never had a licence, is that right?
I had a New Zealand.
A New Zealand licence, but you don't have that now?
No, I lost it in the nightclub.
Oh, okay.
Clearly, this is a man with something to hide. And the most likely answer is his blood alcohol level.
You been a breath test yet? Yeah. I don't need one. I'm not drunk. Just ready, right? Ready for a quick? Okay. This guy's lucky his uniform saving him. What's that? I gotta bust your ass already.
He's making threats, especially to my partner, in relation to knocking his block off, saying that lucky wearing uniform, otherwise he would knock his block off. People can change suddenly. That happens a lot. So we're just going to do a quick breath test, OK?
Yes.
So you're not going to knock me out when I do it, are you? No. I'm the nice one, aren't I? Just count loud for me, mate. Just count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. There's no dramas with that.
It wasn't the breathalyzer the driver was dodging when he swapped seats. So is there an even more sinister reason he got his wife to take the blame?
What we're going to do, we're just going to go to the car, get your driver's licence, and we'll sort some stuff out.
Then another twist with the results of a routine check on the wife's licence.
You're suspended.
I am?
Yeah. Got a speeding fine from a camera.
To be honest, I'm not telling you any lies. I didn't get any letters saying that it's suspended.
No, I didn't ask that, did I?
No, I'm just saying, because just in case you think that it's suspended, but...
Oh, I don't think you're suspended. I know you're suspended.
So what's going to happen?
Well, I don't know, but it's pretty serious. You're driving while suspended. I don't know about your husband yet, what the status of his licence is, but he doesn't have one, does he? So that's not a good thing. You're swapping drivers. You don't live at the address that's on your licence. There's a lot of stuff here going on that's pretty dodgy.
And when the wife discovers her husband's secret, things go from bad to worse. Auto electrician Noel promised to treat his wife to a movie night in Maitland. But a beer at the pub just before driving may have derailed their date night.
Alrighty, away you go. Keep going. Yep, stop. Mate, at this stage you're under arrest, okay, for the purpose of a breath analysis. I'll get you to jump out of the car for me.
The only date Noel's keeping tonight is with the breath analysis machine.
You can come back to Sesnock Police Station and pick him up if you like. He'll only be probably 20 minutes.
Instead of the movies and the silver screen, Noel's wife gets an evening at Sesnock Station.
I just been working in the house, fixing some light fittings and power points. Wow. And I said, I deserve a drink before we go to the movies.
Noel says he's had 3 mid-strength middies.
I followed the team. I said 2 the first hour and 1 after every hour.
Yeah, they usually say that for men and then 2 for women.
But I'm only small, I suppose.
Well,
I should have took it as a woman's thing.
Not meaning anything degrading,
yes.
but just your stature, you'd probably be better off going with the girls. How tall do you think you are, mate?
5 flat or 4'11", one or the other. Let's say 5 flat.
Yeah. 5 flat?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll talk you up then.
Yes.
All right.
I get the heels.
All right.
Those shoes might come in handy if the town's only auto sparky loses his licence.
I have to walk to work. The only thing I can't do is test drive. Of course, you need license to do that. I have to pay someone to do the test drive for me. Then my missus wouldn't talk to me for a year.
How long you been married, mate?
19 years. Should have listened to her.
29 years in Australia, and life's going pretty well for Noel.
Yeah, Australia's a good country. It gave me a good opportunity. Like, I own my own business, own my own house. It's just a matter of just working hard, basically, rather than go to the pub and get pissed.
All right, mate, jump up. One big breath until I tell you to stop. Yep, away you go. Stop.
Australia might be treating him well, but if Noel blows over now, his wife may not. In Sydney southwest, a storm is brewing. This driver evaded the RBT, swapped seats with his wife, and claimed she was behind the wheel.
This guy's lucky his uniform's saving him.
Now he's threatened police.
I'd have bust your ass already.
The couple's story is full of holes.
You're telling the truth, but you swap drivers and do dodgies like that, and I'm just going to believe you like that.
But the final piece of the puzzle is missing. What was the driver hiding in the first place?
You might know that you're a good person, we don't.
How do you got him?
Yeah, he's not telling me much when I'm stopping drivers, is he?
Because you're never at church, that's why.
Is that why? Did he tell you to swap drivers, did he?
Nah, I was listening to the devil.
There's a lesson in that.
Trust me, if I jumped in that car and I take off, you guys won't be able to catch me.
Ah, you're the steer, are you?
Trust me.
But the fact is, he won't be getting behind the wheel anytime soon.
All right, just listen to the good Sarge for us.
No, mate, just did some checks on your licence, right? It's coming back as being suspended, and it appears that you've got a warrant for your arrest.
What's the warrant?
It's for the driving matter. It's for the driving matter. You haven't turned up to court. Okay.
No, I turned up that court.
Yeah, well, at the moment, I'm only going by the information I've received. Yeah. So this stage, you're under arrest. Okay, we're going to call for a truck to come pick you up and take you back down to Campbelltown Police Station.
He's got a warrant.
A warrant, yeah,
On what?
for his arrest, for traffic matters.
But what's going to happen? He's going to go to jail.
I don't know. It depends what the warrant's for.
No wonder he didn't want to tell police he was a wanted man. He hadn't even told his wife.
Obviously, the female driver's very upset. I do feel a little bit sorry for her, but at the end of the day, she's the one that's also chosen to swap drivers, try and evade police. They just saw the police and panicked. Unfortunately, it's the wrong thing to do. We're going to get you.
"26-year-old Jeremy has admitted to downing 2 beers while fishing off the beach in Byron Bay.
When you're ready, go. Keep going, keep going. Stop. Good man.
But it's unlikely 2 beers could return a reading nearly 3 times the limit.
Jeremy, the instruments indicated that you've returned a reading above the legal limit. Okay, so at this point in time, you're under arrest for the purpose of a breath analysis.
When he gets into Byron Bay Police Station, Jeremy reconsiders his drinks tally.
I've had 4 beers over the duration of, well, since 10:30 a.m. In my own mind, I'm fine, you know. Had a cone.
You've also had drugs?
Oh, I've had a cone of weed, just smoked a casual cone of marijuana and, yeah.
Casual cone of marijuana.
With a mix of drugs and alcohol on board, Jeremy decided to head home to Brisbane, a 2-hour drive along the deadliest stretch of highway on the east coast.
When I smoke a joint, well, you know, just a puff or two, it doubles the amount of alcohol that's in your system.
Is that right?
Well, I feel that.
I don't think it doubles the alcohol, but it probably doubles the effect that it has on your body.
Yeah. No, definitely.
It turns out Jeremy is also somewhat of an authority on how to get arrested for drink driving.
I actually was done 3 times in New Zealand for DIC, drink driving, and You know, I've lost my licence for 2.5 years in a row. You know, I tend to learn things the hard way.
With a roadside reading almost high range, Jeremy is facing yet another disqualification. With no money and no licence, that would mean no way home.
Jeremy, how do you think you'll go getting back to Brisbane if you lose your licence tonight, mate?
I have no chance in hell to get back to Brisbane. And I start work on Tuesday. You know, I'm a good person. I don't steal. I don't rob banks or...
Well, it's lucky that we're not here to judge you about stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm a harmless person, you know.
OK, Jeremy. Whenever you're ready. Stop. Good man.
I feel like I'm waiting for the shooting line or something. You know, I'm standing up against the brick wall.
It's been a date night disaster for Sesnock's only auto Sparky and his wife.
You can come back to Sesnock Police Station and pick him up if you like. He'll only be probably 20 minutes. All righty.
Noel never made it to the movies. Instead, he has a front row seat for a breath test.
One big breath until I tell you to stop. Yep, away you go. Stop.
With his wife waiting outside and his business on the line, the pressure is on.
The instruments return a reading of 0.037, so you're under the legal limit. So you'll be fine to drive to the movies. Maybe not tonight because you've missed it tonight, but at least you can still drive there tomorrow.
That's
okay?
It. My chest is about to explode, but no, it's okay. And my missus couldn't get up on me.
Happy wife, happy life. It's a happy ending tonight for Noel.
Next time I have to think what I'm doing and make sure that I only had at least a couple the most, and I get the missus to drive.
Kiwi Jeremy was setting out to drive 165 k's from Byron to Brisbane when he returned a roadside reading nearly 3 times the legal limit. And alcohol isn't his only poison.
Just smoked a casual cone of marijuana. And
casual cone of marijuana.
Unfortunately, God gave me eyes that go red with a sniff of drugs.
Exhale air until I tell you to stop thinking. Stop.
If his secondary test doesn't save him, he'll be stranded with no licence, no money, and no way home.
This instrument's analysed the sample of your breath and returned a reading of 0.153, which is the high range prescribed concentration of alcohol.
Joking.
You've indicated to me that you've only had 4 alcoholic drinks this evening.
Yeah.
Your alcohol content is going up. So tonight, your licence will be suspended. That disqualification is Australia-wide. There may also be a fine.
Oh, mate. Money, money, money. Everybody wants money.
You will be required to attend court at Byron Bay on a court date.
Bay?
A court date that I nominate for you.
Byron Bay, can you make it Queensland? No, serious, like, that's a lot of petrol money.
Now, with a 4th drink driving charge to his name, perhaps Jeremy will finally get the message.
I'll think twice, I'll think 3 times before I do decide to drive.
And he's even beginning to sound like a reformed man.
You're not the only one on the road. Families with little children and, you know, it actually scares me when you actually take the time out to think about it. You know, I could have just slept there in my car. Am I allowed to sleep in my car, officer?
Yep.
Oh, sweet. Choice. Yeah. You're absolutely a top man, you are. Thank you.
Out this way, Jeremy. Follow me out here, mate.
Jeremy looks like he's finally seen the error of his ways.
Your car's parked around the back of the police station here.
Beautiful.
Good on you, Jeremy.
Happy Easter, thank you.
Bye-bye. I think you'll take a lot out of the experience that he was arrested and charged with the matter, and I don't think we'll probably see him again.
That's what Officer Macaulay hopes. But just 2 hours later, what happens will astonish police.
You've lost all your courtesies.
Stop there, thank you.
You're not the only one on the road. You're sharing the road with families, with little children, and, you know, it actually scares me when you actually take the time out to think about it.
Kiwi Jeremy blew over 3 times the legal limit. He left the police station saying he'd spend the night sleeping in his car before finding his way home to Queensland.
Your car's parked around the back of the police station here.
Beautiful.
Good on you, Jeremy. See you
Happy
later.
Easter. Thank you.
Bye.
But just 2 hours later, unbelievably, the man who declared he'd seen the light is under arrest again.
You've lost all your courtesies.
After 2 hours of sleep, Jeremy got behind the wheel and, with a cocktail of drugs and alcohol still in his system, set out to drive unlicensed to Brisbane.
He jumped in the car and he was stopped about 3 or 4 k's further up the road, subjected to a further roadside test, which returned a reading of .143. He was then arrested, brought back here to the RBT bus, where he underwent a further breath analysis, which subsequently returned a reading of .117.
I had a good couple of hours sleep.
Still suspended.
He's since been charged with driving with a mid-range prescribed concentration of alcohol and a further charge of driving while suspended. It's not uncommon, but it clearly displays an absolute contempt for the drink driving laws. You catch a person once and they get charged with it, and then a couple of hours later they get in the car and drive again. It's outrageous.
Jeremy was convicted in his absence of driving with a suspended licence, high-range and mid-range drink driving. A warrant remains outstanding for his arrest. The driver, who swapped seats with his wife, was found guilty of driving while suspended. He was disqualified from driving for a further 3 months and fined $500. He also received an 18-month good behaviour bond.